there, Amanda. What about our show today? Let's get it up on the workbench and have a bit of a hunker down and a look.
Well, I tell you what, we put something very interesting to the pub test, I think. It was the RoboVac.
Mm-hmm.
Recent stories, we've learnt that they can take photos of you, maybe on the loo, getting changed. One woman found her photos on Facebook, but they've all been taken and put on the cloud somewhere. But separate to that, the cult of the RoboVac, are we still using them? Are we over them? You decide.
Do they pass the pub test is what we're asking.
Yeah.
Big anniversaries in our podcast today. Kylie Minogue's Hot Pants celebrating 25-year anniversary, and Jaws is celebrating a 50th anniversary. One of those particular things caused my mate to have a motorcycle accident.
Fascinating. And Avita has opened on London's West End. It's quite controversial because of the staging of its most famous song.
Well, enjoy the podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller.
Amanda. Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, your cunt face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
What are you, an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Amanda, my little green jumping friend.
Hello. It's a cardigan, but thank you.
It's in a cardigan. You look like a Muppet. A nice Muppet.
I can hear the groans of our production team through the soundproof glass.
Yeah, maybe that came out a little bit.
I look like a Muppet.
You know, like a green, one of the plush Muppets. Plush. You look plush. Plush.
Well, hello to you too, and we're off for a lovely
You
week.
look warm and you look lovely.
Thank you, Brendan.
What about that?
Could have started with that and maybe even left it.
Well, you know, I'm sorry. There's just a lot going on.
I tell you what, there is a lot going on.
You know, and I just can't believe where we are in the world that this news broke just moments ago.
You do it thinking, oh my God, far out. You do it thinking that it's going to be forever.
Tammy Hembrow.
Like, I know I'll be
and
okay,
Matt
but I feel awful
split up.
For, like...
Where were you when you heard this news?
I just felt awful.
I felt awful too.
Can we stop that?
That'll do, right?
So I know her name, and I've seen her written about in the papers and things, and I know she's a big influencer.
She is.
And so what's happened? She's broken up with her husband.
This is after months of speculation. They've confirmed their split. They only got married 7 months ago, so months of speculation
started from the honeymoon.
As soon as you rip the garter off, the speculation started. Yeah. You know, there's a lot going on in the world. Yeah. We're on the brink of World War III.
And now this.
These kids can't make it.
Sometimes these things that tip you over.
This is where we're at. You know, we'll have to set up a helpline. Are you okay, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Do you remember where you were when you heard this news?
I was right here.
Just then?
Yeah.
Can I blow your minds with some information?
Sure.
I picked more winning football teams over the weekend than the experts did. By throwing darts at you, with holding balloons with the various teams on them, I got 4 out of 7. I got 5 out of 7 correct. The experts got 4 out of 7. I am winning overall 7-6.
Yeah.
It just goes to show.
It does.
And what about the Sharks?
I know. I was watching the Sharks and I made the fool mistake of texting you and saying, look, the Sharks are on fire.
And I said, I think I picked the other team with my darts. And then they went in for 4 instant tries.
And I still don't know how you did that because I held the Sharks balloon in front of the Broncos balloon.
And it almost did a trajectory around it to pop the one behind.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Big show today. We're not only going to be helping you get through the bombshell news that we've dropped this morning about Matt Zabowski and Tammy Hembrow. We're also going to go over to the Middle East and have a bit of a chat with someone on the ground that can give us some information.
Channel 7 European correspondent who's there. We'll just hear the very latest as to what Iran might do in retaliation and what's happened over the weekend.
Instagram makes its return and we can't do anything till we do the Magnificent
Here's
Seven.
question number 1. True or false? It's possible to cry in space. It probably is if your colleague says you look like a Muppet.
13 55 22. Come on, let's not make this a deal.
I don't think this
okay?
happened to Katy Perry when she was in space.
Well, Orlando's not happy.
No, he thought that she made a fool of herself,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Jam Nation. We have the Magnificent Seven for you. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say...
What are the we've got great prizes, a double pass to see the Furnace and the Fundamentals.
We love those boys.
We certainly do. They're playing at the night at the Barracks.
Yeah, they bring the vibe.
I'd like to see that. Also, you get $250 to spend at San Pancho Restaurant, authentic Mexican flavours in the heart of Marrickville.
Hola, amigo. One of the greatest things in the world. Kelly is in Glen Alpine.
Hello, Kelly.
Good morning.
Kelly, are you okay?
I am.
Just the knowledge that Tammy Hembrow and Matt Zakowski have split up after 7 months of marriage. Are you okay?
Yeah, sure am.
This news just dropped today. I know that we're on the brink of World War III and there's big stuff going on, but really, come on.
I don't want to say too much, Brendan, but I think it dropped yesterday.
Did it drop yesterday? How did I miss this?
I know. I didn't want to let you know. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to ruin your Sunday. Kelly, here's question number 1. True or false, it's possible to cry in space?
It is.
Yes, apparently it is. It's true. Astronauts can cry in space. Tears behave differently, though, due to the lack of gravity. So instead of falling, they pool around the eyes, forming large jelly-like blobs, like anime crying.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah, good. The Lakers, Dodgers and Galaxy are sports teams from which American city, Kelly?
Chicago?
No.
From Kelly to Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
How are we?
Very well,
Thanks,
you.
Jackie. Well, I'm trying to get by, but I'm okay otherwise.
You're going to be okay, Brendan. Do you need to go and take a little rest?
Maybe I just
Do you need to lie down in sick bay?
Maybe a nursey can come and see me.
I think there wasn't an actual nurse. It was just somebody who gave you a Panadol and phoned your mum.
We had a nursey.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was at boarding school.
Yeah. Well, at boarding school, you'd have to have a nurse. Oh, come on, Brendan. No. Being a nurse at a boarding school with a kid like you would be hell. What was his name? Here we go, Jackie. The Lakers, Dodgers and Galaxy are sports teams from which American city?
Los Angeles?
Yeah,
the LA Lakers. The LA, exactly.
Yeah, you know it. Let's play the not-so-secret sound.
Duh. What's this sound?
Is it crumpling a piece of paper?
That's exactly what it is.
Tammy Hembrow scrunching up her divorce papers.
No, her wedding papers.
Her wedding papers?
Yeah.
Gee, there's still the ink would be still fresh.
What do you do with the gifts after that short period of time?
I would say they just got married 7 months ago, so I would say the gifts would have to go back,
No,
surely.
you never send a gift back. It's a gift.
Yeah, but after,
Do you give the rings back?
Jackie?
I don't think you do.
Care about it.
No,
Jackie doesn't care.
About
Jackie,
it.
what the hell's wrong
rightly
with you?
so. Can we move on? And also within this, let them have their sadness.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Because they have the marriage lifespan of a housefly, so they would have already been moved on by, I reckon, by now. How many pipes on a standard Great Highland bagpipe, Jackie? Do you know this without the multiple choice?
Oh, can I have my multiple choice, please?
I don't know, Jackie. You weren't supportive of Tammy and old mate, so...
Tammy and old mate, you can't even remember. Let's move on.
I'm beside myself. Is it A, 3, B, 4 or C, 5?
5.
It's not 5. Sorry, Jackie. That's where we are. Question number 4. How many pipes are on a standard Great Highland bagpipe?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
The Magnificent Seven.
We find ourselves at question number 4, which is going to Lucy and Kirrawee. Hello, Lucy.
Hello.
Hello. How many pipes are on a standard Great Highland bagpipe? We've discovered it's not 5. Is it 3 or 4?
I think 4.
It is 4. 1 chanter and 3 drones. My son played the bagpipes.
He still gets on the bagpipe.
No, it's funny because where he went to school, a lot of the boys played it and so it didn't seem special. But now he looks back and thinks, what a quirky instrument to know. It's not easy to learn. When they used to practice on the chanter.
Yeah.
And that awful moment where I saw him just upended on the sofa and drain the saliva out of it.
Okay. Right, yeah. New Zealand is made up of 2 main islands, Lucy, the North Island and the South Island. On which island is Auckland?
Auckland is on the North Island.
It is.
Let's go to question 6. This is Who Am I?
Do the voice.
Who am I? Happy?
Yep.
Who am I? I'm a silent mischief maker with a teddy for a best friend. I drive a tiny green car. I rarely speak, but I always cause chaos, often wearing a suit and tie. I'm British, but I'm famous in every corner of the world. My name isn't spoken much, but my face is unforgettable.
Do the voice again.
Who am I?
Marcel Marceau?
No.
No, it's not.
I can see why you guessed that because we said doesn't talk much.
Yeah.
I think this one makes a woo woo woo. Like, am I imagining it?
I think you're leading people away from the
answer.
Elizabeth is in Kellyville.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Hello.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Do you want to play Who Am I? And I'll
Yes,
do it.
I do.
I'll do it. Who am I? I'm a silent.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, please don't read the whole
Well,
thing.
I'm not get to do it.
No, who is it, Elizabeth?
Mr. Bean.
Yes, it is.
Who beat the Cowboys 42-8 yesterday afternoon?
Cronulla?
No.
The Sharkies?
Sharkies lost this weekend as predicted by the Dart.
Yes.
The Dart also picked this team to win.
Of course it did.
Who beat the Cowboys 42-8 yesterday afternoon? Sonia in Como.
I think it's Titans.
No, it wasn't the Titans.
Dale's in Waterloo.
Hi, Dale. Who beat the Cowboys yesterday?
What do you guys? The Roosters.
It was the
Roosters.
Roosters, the mighty Roosters.
What about James Tedesco? He was on fire.
What, did his pants stay up?
Yeah.
I had it on just in the background, just looking out for that.
Oh, you had his pants on in the background.
They have elastic that maybe it's the shape of his high buttocks. Something happens, doesn't it? I miss that at State of Origin.
Because he wasn't playing.
No, that's right. So I miss it.
Yeah, okay. Congratulations to you, Dale. You've won the jam pack inside. Maybe I should get him back into the blue side.
Just for that.
I got Jerome Luai back in. Let's get
some better
James
elastic.
Tedesco back in. You've won the jam pack. It's all coming away, Dale. $250 to spend on dinner at San Pancho Restaurant. Authentic Mexican flavours in the heart of Marrickville. A double pass to Furnace and the Fundamentals. All Sydney night at the Barracks. All tickets, night at thebarracks.com.au. Have you ever seen Furnace and the Fundamentals, Dale?
No, I haven't.
You will love them.
Will flip your lid.
You will.
And Jonesy Demand Coach, choose for the colour and some Staler pencils. Anything you'd like to add?
No, look, thank you.
Unreal, Dale.
Obviously, Devo about the bust-up between Tammy Hembrow and Matt Zakowski.
Matt now.
Matt Zakowski. They only got married last year. There's been speculation that they would break up. In fact, the whole marriage has been filled with speculation.
Are you going to be okay?
I don't know.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast. Jonesy and Amanda.
If I was on a celebrity roast,
I'd say he's got the smallest meat and potato in the biz. Probably start with that.
thumbing through the Almanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1984, Duran Duran released their song The Reflex. It's been
The reflux.
Well, that's what they'd be going through now.
That's right. Now they're older, we're all going through the reflux.
They're on the Gaviscon tour. It's been over 40 years after the original boy band released their first single. And Duran Duran, they're still going strong.
They're still performing, are
they? It can be fraught, as Simon Le Bon, the lead singer, will attest.
It happens on a regular basis. There was early on pork pie throwing incidents in the back of a tour bus where there was arguments about which record company we were going to sign to, and then there's been countless musical differences. I mean, that's what being in a band is all about.
Yeah, pork
Who throws
pies.
pork pies?
I think he's talking about lies.
Oh,
You know, a porky pie.
right.
But at the end
So
of
they
the-
weren't actually throwing pies.
No, I wouldn't think so.
Oh, okay.
Although they could have dealt with meat pies back in those days, but these days not so much as they're older.
The reflux.
40 years, though, together. Not the reflux, it's the reflex. Let's get it on.
Jam Nation.
Well, after saying he was going to give Iran 2 weeks to sort out what they wanted to do, President Trump, as we know, pressed the button, bombing 3 Iranian nuclear sites and well and truly entering into that skirmish. What does it mean? So we thought we'd go straight to the 7 News Europe correspondent, Jacqueline Robson, who is in Jordan. Hello, Jackie, how are you?
Hello there. I'm actually in Tel Aviv in Israel, a bit closer to the action.
Right, jeepers. Is there you're hearing lots of bombs and stuff?
Oh, we certainly did it. 7 o'clock this morning. That was Iran retaliating with force. We were in the bunker here in the hotel, and the explosions were incredibly loud. It's the biggest barrage we've had since we've been here, at least. And it's incredible to hear. You don't know if it's the Iron Dome intercepting these ballistic missiles or if they've actually made landfall. But as we emerged, we found out that it had in fact penetrated Israel's air defences. We were at a residential area in northern Tel Aviv where a building was just completely obliterated, buildings all around, apartment blocks. People's belongings just falling out of homes and, people's living rooms. It was a mangled mess of all different types of stuff, and residents there, picking through what they could. They had suitcases, trying to gather, the few belongings that were remaining. And it was quite an upsetting scene. They were very... they're in shock. They were stressed but alive. There was incredibly no deaths. And that's because these bunkers, they're so well built, and that alarm system triggers and people know to get to the safe spot. And, it's saved countless lives, no doubt.
Well, I guess people had been wondering how Iran was going to respond. I read this morning that the parliament in Iran has approved a measure to close the Strait of Hormuz. This is the vital shipping channel through which 20% of the world's oil and gas flows. What will that mean for everybody? $1 billion in oil every day. If that closes, economic disaster.
Yeah, it's a crucial shipping lane, and it's just going to mean sky-high prices for oil, and that's going to trickle down into economies worldwide. Inflation, you think of the flow-on effects of that, and whether or not, world leaders can talk with Iran and maybe talk them down from this decision. But at this stage, it seems Iran doesn't want to talk anymore, and that they're going full steam ahead with retaliating. They're deeply embarrassed. This all happened in the middle of the night, right under their noses. The US assets were in and out before they could even realise what had happened. And Trump says the nuclear sites are completely obliterated. Whether or not that's the case, there has been a more toned down language from other people from the White House that there was significant damage and that type of thing. So we will have to wait and see. It's not yet clear if those sites have been completely destroyed, but certainly Trump has used the word obliterated.
Wow. Well, Jacqueline, thank you for joining us. Any information from the home? Tammy Hembrow has split up with her partner of 7 months, just in case you know. I know that might be something that you...
Jonesy seems shocked by this news.
I just, I know there's a lot going on, but I just feel that you've given us that information. We should give you some information in return.
Oh, no. Heartbreak at home.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, Jacqueline,
stay strong.
Stay strong and stay safe. And thank you for keeping us informed. We appreciate it.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Jacqueline Robson there.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation. Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms. The pub test today. RoboVax, do they pass the pub test?
Well, I saw a story that I thought was quite extraordinary. The Roomba vacuum apparently has taken photos of a woman sitting on the toilet, and these photos have appeared on Facebook. And this is an article that said, how did this happen? Roombas have the ability to take photographs, and they're all stored somewhere. Mm-hmm. All those photographs are stored somewhere, but have the ability to maybe be uploaded. The company has confirmed that the images found online were taken on the Roomba robot in 2020. When I was at Beyond 2000, the promise of having a vacuum cleaner, a robot that did your vacuuming, was such a big deal. Everyone just wanted a robot that would do the vacuuming, like in the Jetsons, whatever it was.
Rosie, the robot.
That's right.
But how does she balance on that one wheel? I was always
well, that's technology for
fascinated by that.
But then when these things came out with a number of different brands, and you think, wow, is this the promise fulfilled? A vacuum cleaner that does all this while you sleep or while you're not home, you can activate it from your telephone. That, I don't know anyone who still uses one anymore. I've seen footage of cats getting their tails and things caught in them. One of the girls here at work was saying that, you have to roll up all your rugs and stuff so it can do it properly or else it jams. They're getting rid of theirs. But Is anyone still using them? Do you like them?
Do they pass the pub
Have you
test?
had one, Brendan?
Yeah, we had one.
Did you use it?
I remember coming home from work and my wife's talking to the cat, telling it to tell the robot to go into the corner to clean the fluff from the cat. And I thought, what's happened here?
What's happened?
And I just went to bed.
Fair enough.
I'll leave you guys with your
Fair
chat.
enough. Well, let's put this to the pub test. Forget the stuff about them taking photos, if we can. Let's forget that. But even just the nature of having one of those...
I think they're useless.
I think that they haven't lived up to the promise that you look away and you look back and your whole house is clean. The RoboVac, does it pass the pub test?
Jam Nation.
Out of the way, Dobie. Amanda and Jonesy, stay in school and learn school. It's a genius. That's what the J stands for. Yeah, okay.
Timely news from the Sunday papers yesterday. Australian Army recruits are not up to scratch and lack the mental strength to take on criticism or be yelled at.
Oh,
A
no,
unit
our soldiers...
commander has claimed their criticism comes as a leaked letter identifies deficiencies in troop training.
This is happening right across the board, is that it seems that younger generations are highly, highly sensitive and won't be told anything. But isn't the whole nature of being a soldier is being yelled at?
Yeah. They're lacking in competency in foundational soldiering skills, including navigation, digging pits, putting up wire,
You can teach someone that stuff.
patrolling and air sentry duties. Digging, but that's the diggers. That's why we got the name the diggers, because you're digging. You got to dig. One commander speaking under anonymity suggested the letter speaks to his own deeper concerns about troop standards, claiming some are simply not up to scratch. He claims cadets lack the mental fortitude expected of a soldier, being unable to take criticism or withstand being yelled at. That's what happens when you join the army.
You
It's the
expect
last
to be yelled at.
bastion of getting yelled at. You look at Hollywood. Remember Full Metal Jacket?
I am Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to, and the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be sir. Do you maggots understand that?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's
Call
what
me
you
a
do.
maggot again.
Officer and a gentleman.
Yes.
You having fun, mayonnaise?
Doing push-ups in the rain.
Get your face all the way down in there. Hunter, you ready to quit now, Mayo? Listen.
I think he was into it. Oh, there's some benefits.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I ain't gonna take this anymore.
Down at the Jonesy and Amanda Arms, the discussion today, RoboVax, do they
Yes.
pass the pub test?
Well, a story has been published saying that a Roomba, which is one of the brands, had taken a photo of a woman on the toilet and it appeared on Facebook. Apparently, these things have the capacity to take photos that are just being stored in a cloud somewhere. And the company has confirmed that those images were taken from one of the robots in 2020.
I knew they had sensors, but I guess the sensors are a little camera, so it can...
Terrifying. Be aware. But secondary to that, it was the big promise, having a robot that could clean your home. Lots of people at the time bought those RoboVacs, and since then I've seen footage of animals with their tails stuck in them, people having to roll up all their carpets to be able to use them. I don't know anyone who still uses one anymore.
I just find that the capacity is not big enough
No.
to suck up all the dirt.
No, and all the dirt.
Yeah.
After you've been doing your push-ups inside.
Although I do admit, I've got a mate, he's got one of those pool cleaners, but it's the tank one. Have you seen that? It's like a little caterpillar, like a tank that goes under
But
the water.
that's different. That's in your pool.
I could watch that all day. That thing's great.
But this kind of stuff around your house, does it live up to the promise? Are you still enthralled with your RoboVac? RoboVacs, do they pass the pub test?
Love it, love it, love it. My daughter first had one for years and years. She still has it. Bought me one. I wouldn't be without it. Greatest invention.
My daughter has one, and it goes every day. It vacuums, and the second day it mops. But they went away, and I was dog sitting, and one morning, and the thing starts up. Anyway, she actually was speaking to me through the robo vacuum, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, where's this voice coming from? I said to her, was that you talking through the RoboVac? She goes, yeah, it was me. I could see you.
Yeah, no good. You know, when we've got to stop worrying about appliances taking photos, it's the world's come to a scary place.
Oh, they definitely passed the pub test. In all honesty, guys, I think when you buy a robot vac, you have to be careful where the company is owned, because it's actually Chinese-owned government who fund a lot of the brands and who are collecting your data.
Ooh. Data is the new coal.
If you've got one, put a Band-Aid or something over the camera.
Well, then it's not going to see where it's going.
He doesn't need a camera to see where it's going, does
Isn't that how it sees?
I was watching on the toilet.
On the Jetsons, they didn't put a Band-Aid over Rosie's face. Well, the things
I don't know.
things
Buyer beware.
Would have seen. Goodness.
Jam Nation.
So there's this new West End production of Evita. When you think of Evita, really, I know it's about Eva Peron, Argentinian
stuff,
and you know this one big song.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Famously sung by Madonna in the film.
Yeah.
Well, interestingly, in this new production, the woman playing Evita is Rachel Ziegler. She was the one who's been in that controversial new version of Snow White.
Oh, yeah.
And she's got a great voice, great production. Everyone says she's fantastic. But there's an unusual production piece in here. The tickets are $520 and something is annoying the audiences that are going, and it's this.
What's wrong with that?
An iconic song, yes, but it's the balcony grabbing all the attention. Halfway through the latest revival of Evita, the show's biggest song is performed by star Rachel Ziegler outside the London Palladium and then live-streamed back to the audience inside.
Oh.
So she goes out to the balcony to sing the one big iconic song that the whole audience is gearing up for.
All right.
And people outside who have paid nothing.
Yep, get it for free.
Get it for free while you're sitting in the audience having paid, as I said, $520 for a seat, and you're watching it on television.
But that's the whole point.
What do you mean?
Well, that's the whole, she's singing to the people, to the masses.
But the crowd, you say, I'm the people, I'm the masses.
I paid the money. Do you not see, though? It's for the hoi polloi, not for the richies inside.
Yeah, but I'd still be ripped off.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe what they need to do is have one of those theatres that spins you as an audience outside, and you're outside.
Well, you're not at the Epcot Centre. It's
David Copperfield or something.
I was like me when I went to Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, except I was outside in the cab coming home.
But, as I said, there's one giant song, and that's what they've done with it. It would be like going to see Cats, which is famous for this song. And that Sheila, as you would say, racks off outside, and you just have to watch the other performers lick themselves on a windowsill.
She's out on the balcony having a vape.
In the litter box.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're on the air.
Jonesy's always knocking Amanda.
Give it to me.
And Amanda always knocking Jonesy.
You stupid man.
I know there's a lot going on in the world. You're processing what's happening over in the Middle East. You're processing what's happening with Tammy Hembrow and Matt Zakowski. They split up after 7 months of marriage. Can you believe that? There's speculation that
I'm
the
not sure who
marriage
they are. I'm
was
sorry.
going to end. So they just got married and then, boom, it's over. And on the 1st of July, this is something I think I'm looking at you about.
Yeah.
Our road rules are going to change to mandate that drivers slow down to 40 Ks when passing a stationary or slow-moving emergency incident response.
What are you saying?
And roadside assistance vehicle. So you know this now. If the cops or an ambulance are on the side of the road with their flashing light, you know that you've got to slow down to 40. You know that.
Did I? I'm not sure I did.
Okay. So now on the 1st of July, that's going to expand further to other vehicles.
Like what?
Emergency vehicles to include...
Ice cream vans?
Well, it does have a flashing yellow light.
Yes.
Yeah, so, you got to slow down. Well, you can't go past an ice cream van, can you?
So I have to slow down when?
When you see a tow truck, a breakdown assistance vehicle, those things you've got to slow down to 40.
Anything's got a light on it.
Anything's got a flashing light. So if you hear it playing green sleeves...
Slow down.
I'm just saying because your license is on, a thread.
I'm too scared to look to see how many points I've redeemed.
It's 24 to 8. Another milestone, Kylie Minogue's hot pants, you remember from spinning around, they're celebrating a birthday.
Are they? Are they blowing out candles?
I'd like to see that.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
25 years of Kylie's hot pants. Can you believe it? You know, when that song came out, and you remember this song? Spinning around?
I know she had the choice of that or stirrup pants.
So that was June of 2000, and that came out, and everyone just loved it, but particularly what Kylie was wearing in that film clip.
I think that redefined her as a, as a sexy person.
I've always thought Kylie is a sexy person. You know that. But the tiny ruched gold lame pants, she bought them at a London flea market. You know the story of this. For
I'm
1p.
not sure that I do.
No, 1p. No, she bought it.
I'd have had more than that.
She bought it for 50p.
I'd have done more than that.
Oh, well, yeah. These days, you know, with your bladder and all that, $1. That's in our Australian dollars. And she bought them, she put them on, and people went cuckoo crazy.
Didn't
for
they
them.
just?
These days, they write this in the paper, the aging pants are housed in the Arts Centre in Melbourne as part of the costume archive.
Are they?
Yeah. But that's 25 years of Kylie's hot pants. That means it's the anniversary when my mate Mick smashed his Harley up 25 years ago because of Kylie's hot pants.
Tell me.
Gather around, children. Mick's driving along on his Harley Davidson Fat Boy, nice bike, going down the M5. There is a ginormous billboard on the side of the M5 with Kylie on all fours with her hot panted derriere pointing to space, and Mick's
pointing to space?
Well, pointing up into the air, into space.
Yeah.
I'm trying to paint a picture here.
Go with it.
With me. So Mick's riding along and goes, oh, good Lord. Jumps on the brakes too late, runs up the back of a ute.
Not up the back of Kylie.
No.
Did he write that on his insurance form?
In the insurance claim, said what was the reason for the accident. Said he was distracted by Kylie's bum in gold shorts. That's what he wrote.
And fair enough,
And they passed the claim. They said fair enough. He even sent pictures in. They went, boom, boom.
Stamp, stamp.
Nothing to see here.
Well, I'm glad that Kylie herself is still going strong too.
And so is Mick. He's still riding.
Is he? Is he? Sunny side up?
They wrote that bike off, but he's got a fleet of them now.
Jam Nation.
50 years since this iconic film hit our screens. Is that all? Oh, here it goes.
No, is that all? This would have been you in the movie.
Is that all you got? That's all you got, John Williams?
Who's that shark with?
So John Williams wrote that film score. He also did Star Wars. Between him and Hans Zimmer, they've done all the movies you can ever imagine.
Spielberg originally laughed at that. He went, that's dumb.
Did he?
Okay, Ryan, that's enough of that.
So I was reading an article recently where they're talking about, just in terms of how Hollywood works now, why that film could not have been made now. Spielberg was 26 when he was hired to direct the movie. He'd had 3 films previously, but the most recent one, which was Sugarland Express, had been a box office bomb. So he's not the kind of person that anyone would pick today to direct this kind of project. More likely, he would have made a low-budget independent film, took it to Sundance, would have been brought by a bigger company, and then the follow-up films would have got bigger and bigger. But they really took such a chance on him in a way they wouldn't now. The main cast of Jaws consists of 3 guys, Robert Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, Roy Scheider. Great actors, but they weren't the kind of stars that could open a movie. Spielberg said the star of the movie would always be the shark. But, for example, you look at Dune, the Dune movies recently. They've got Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet, Florence Pugh, Javier Bardem, Christopher Walken.
Yep.
Major stars in all the roles.
And still a dreadfully boring movie.
It's my son's favourite
I know.
film.
What's with the kids?
And I
love
tried
that
to
movie.
watch it and I just couldn't.
But I watched it the first time round and went, oh, okay. And it was boring then.
You mean in the 80s?
In the 80s. And then I watched it,
now with added
my youngest
sand.
said, Dad, you just don't get it. You got to watch it. And I watched it and I said, I feel like I'm in the Emperor's New Clothes.
My son's
still
almost
boring.
in tears watching it and I couldn't stay away.
What am I missing here?
But also, Jaws, another reason why things are done differently now, as we know, because you and I read the book, Jonesy, Jaws is based on a book by Peter Benchley that it only came out 1 year before the movie. So it didn't have a huge fan base. For example, today a movie has to be that's based on a book. The book has to be established as a bestseller. For example, It Ends With Us. This is the book that's been so controversial with Blake Lively, the movie, I mean. That novel was published many years before the movie came up and became a bestseller. Mm-hmm. So the novel is a bestseller before these days it's made into a movie.
Yep.
And the producers have said that if they'd read the novel Jaws more closely, they probably wouldn't have made it. One of the reasons is because it's effects heavy, but old school effects. Jaws is the first movie to be shot on the open seas. Incredibly difficult in 1975, and they say that that's probably roughly the equivalent to Tom Cruise's current dream project, which is to shoot a movie in outer space.
Yeah.
That's how hard it would have been. So lots of summer blockbusters today rely on special effects, but they're digital effects. They're not the hard yards.
Shoot it out in space so they can just fake it, like the moon landing.
Well, that's what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to fake it.
He wants to make it real.
Yeah. And the thing, though, that worked in Jaws' favour was marketing.
Yeah.
They got that iconic image that had been on the front of the book with the shark's jaws heading up towards the swimmer on the top, and they marketed the hell out of it. And they decided to release the movie nationwide and then worldwide in one giant hit, which set the template for the future blockbusters. So Jaws was the very first blockbuster
and gave
movie.
us the franchise as well.
I guess so,
Like Jaws 1, Jaws 2.
Oh, Jaws. Remember Jaws 158 with Michael Caine in it, where the shark follows him down to Bermuda.
No, fellows Chief Brody's wife, who in the book, in Peter Benchley's book, is having illicit thoughts about Matt Hooper, the Richard Dreyfuss character. But in the movie, she's always up for it. Have you noticed that? She drinks heaps and is always up for it.
That's your dream. You're the only one that remembers that.
There was a lot of
50 years ago.
There was a lot of munching going on in that book.
Okay, Brendan, you have different memories to the film than most of us.
I remember reading it as a 9-year-old.
Okay.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation. Podcast.
Moving into the ground right now.
Who wants some free money? Instant.
Going fast.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
You're going to need a bigger boat. 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You could pass if you don't know. An answer will come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right. Happy days.
Happy
$1,000.
days. And you can make it $2,000 by answering a bonus question, but it is double or nothing.
Yazy. Andrew is in Hilltop.
Hello, Andrew.
Good morning. How are you going?
Very well. We've been giving quite a bit of money away lately. Let's see if we continue this run with you. We've got 10 questions, 60 seconds. Andrew, as we always say pass if you're not sure, okay?
Okay.
Andrew, good luck, because here we go. Here comes question number 1. Brioche, ciabatta and sourdough are types of what?
Bread.
Question 2. What do you call the liquid inside a pen?
Ink.
Question 3. Dijon is a type of what condiment?
Mustard.
Question 4. Is Danny Minogue Kylie's younger or older sister?
Younger.
Question 5. True or false? Traditionally, an Olympic swimming pool is 100 metres long.
True.
Oh, it's 50. It's 50.
Oh.
No one has a 100-metre swimming pool.
Oh, no.
It's too much.
Even Thorpe couldn't do that in one
It's too
run.
much. It's been deemed by the Pools Association.
Sorry, Andrew.
Oh, well.
Sorry. Thank you for playing.
That's all right. Thank you.
Jam Nation.
We all love a romantic story. We love a story of someone who locks eyes with someone and goes, you know what? They're my person. This is a story from a town in Sao Paulo, in Brazil. This woman, her name is Daniela, she's 33. She went to a funeral of one of her relatives. And in that small town, most people know each other. While she was at the funeral, she locked eyes, or he didn't lock eyes back with her, but she went, whoa, look at the guy conducting the service. She thought he was gorgeous.
Right.
So for the next 2 years straight, she went once a month to a funeral service, thinking she'd get him to notice her. He probably thought she was like Jessica Fletcher and had killed everybody, because he think, why is she here again?
Yeah.
Well, because weirdly, he didn't even notice that she was there. So this guy, his name is Apollo, he's working as the funeral director and doing the service, and he was focused and professional, unaware that he was being watched from the pews. She has said, I don't even like funerals. I used to think I'll give the family a hug and then I'll go, but now I've hung around so I can get to see him.
Huh. Who actually likes funerals?
No
Who goes,
one.
oh, yeah, righto.
Woohoo, I'm in. So she made a sneaky habit of attending services every few months, holding out hope for a glimpse, a spark, a moment of connection. And no one questioned her. Her friends and family who turned up to these things alongside didn't question her. He apparently had no idea. She said, I only told him later when we'd started finally talking that I'd been doing this. And he said, how did I not notice you before? He was always so focused on work. Eventually, her persistence paid off. The two began dating. Earlier this month, they tied the knot.
Oh, that's nice.
And she turned up at the wedding in a hearse.
Oh, okay.
In a hearse with some nice streamers off the back with his company branded down the side. And so but she had a banner on the back that said, till death do us part.
Yeah, I think she's in it for other things. She's
Like
one of
what?
those, I don't know.
Drama in it for the drama?
No, but one of those, people are into death.
But also if
They are. Some people are into it.
if you are in a relatively small town, why don't you ask someone if they know him and find out where he goes to drink, to eat, where he hangs out? Doesn't always have to be his place of work for you to turn up with your face pressed into the glass.
It's hardly Romeo and Juliet, is it? You remember Romeo and Juliet.
Of course I remember Romeo and
The
Juliet.
whole thing, she's up on the balcony. And Ryan, we've got some there. We've got some Romeo and Juliet.
It is my lady. Oh, it is my love.
There he is in the bushes.
A creep.
No, hang on.
Oh, that she knew she were.
Yep.
She speaks.
She speaks. She doesn't speak.
Yet she says nothing. What of that?
Well.
Her eye discourses. I will answer it.
How much of this are you going to play, Brendan? I think we've had enough.
Just scooch through a bit, Ryan.
She's not to me, she speaks.
Yeah.
That's how fast Shakespeare should be.
Right.
Use the crib notes.
Hang on.
Oh, me.
And then she speaks.
She speaks.
Okay, good on you. You're only in it for the
I tell you what,
pantaloons.
she's not going to stop now, mate, once she starts.
Oh, speak again.
No, you don't want that, mate.
Sometimes, though, we look back on this stuff and we think, isn't it charming that someone sleeps under your balcony for 3 weeks? And now
You'd be calling the cops.
When we look at the old movies, we think that's kind of inappropriate. If a girl says no, she means no. But sometimes it takes a while to woo someone.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years or 3 years of going to funerals just to pervert the guy who's hosting the service. The tribal drum is beating for the lengths you went to woo.
But soft. What light through yonder window breaks?
You're really obsessed with this Romeo and Juliet.
Good on you,
thing.
mate.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
So this woman, a Brazilian woman, has spent 2 years attending funerals to woo the undertaker.
Yeah, she initially saw him when she was sincerely at a funeral. Then after that thought he's a bit of all right, so she just kept going to
the
them.
top hat and the long coat?
No, I don't think he dressed like Abraham Lincoln. I think he's a modern kind of
Was it the
man.
hearse? Was it the vulture sitting on his shoulder?
So she started going to a whole lot of funerals just to perv at him and try and catch his eye. Finally, she did catch his eye, and then they got married recently, and her wedding car was a hearse.
Yeah, I think she's into it for other things. I think she's...
You think she's a ghoul?
She's a ghoul. She's a ghoul. The tribal drum is
They're
beating.
beating for the lengths you went to woo.
But soft. What light through yonder window breaks?
Yeah, good on you, mate.
We've just been hearing that Juliet apparently was 13.
Yeah.
So he wasn't just cradle snatching because
Well,
he was
no, but I
16.
think-
He was cradle cap snatching.
Okay. Romeo was... Did you just put that in there just to do that joke?
Yeah, of course I did.
Romeo was 16. She was 13, proportionally.
different days.
Well, he's not going to be on the sex offenders register, I don't think, because they're both underage. Anyway,
Romance, Brendan, romance.
talk to Shakespeare. Harriet has joined us.
Hello, Harriet. Who went to lengths to woo?
My dad went for lengths to mum.
Yeah.
So my dad's best friend was dating my mum at the time. When they broke up, my mum had to move out of his house and she had nowhere to go. So my dad kind of swooped in.
And said, I've got a place you could
And
stay.
straight after that, did they get together or was there a bit of a slow burn?
There was about a week.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And then you came
They got
along, Harriet?
together.
Is that right?
Sorry?
And then you came
So
along?
your dad watched from afar. It's like Eric Clapton watching Patty Boyd being married to George Harrison. He said, I'm in love with my best friend's wife.
Yeah, and then he wrote a song about her.
Yeah, and I don't think they broke up naturally. I think he wooed her away big time.
And how long have they been married for now, Harriet?
Probably 28 years now.
28 years.
Yes, it all works
This is
out.
nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Kim is with us. Hello, Kim. Who did the wooing?
My husband.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a real estate agent, and I was conducting an open house, and this tall, handsome Scotsman came in, and I didn't really think anything of it. And on the Monday, he rang me and he said, have you got a minute? And I said, yeah, sure. And he said, I just want to read you an ad. I've seen something I really like. And I went, oh, okay. And he said, architect designed, bright and sunny aspect, under 30 years, only the best materials used, open to offers. This is a really bad ad. Like, I don't know who wrote this, but it's really crap. And he said, I said, oh, where's the house? And he said, oh, it's not a house. Will you come out with me?
Oh, I
said
love
you.
it. I love it.
Yeah. Lock up garage.
And how long ago was that, Kim?
34 years.
Oh, I love it.
That's a nice story.
That's a nice
Did you
woo.
think a tad creepy at first or no?
No.
Oh, no, he was very funny. He was a real circus.
That sounds terrific.
That's what it's about.
A real circus.
Did you put a sold sticker on your front?
And wait for him to have an extension.
Under contract.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Is it play with Brendan Jones?
Brendan, what have you done?
And Amanda Keller.
Have we got delay on in case Amanda swears?
Bad Amanda.
There's a lot to process on this day. The Middle East is at war, and Tammy Hembrow and Matt Zakowski have split up.
I'm not sure who she is.
And we're just talking about, what, you don't know who Tammy Hembrow is? Come on, it's all over the papers. No, I don't really know. But anyway, maybe we're a part of the business. We should know. This news dropped.
Media sensation and fitness mogul, Tammy Hembrow has confirmed that she is divorcing her husband, Matt Zakowski, after just 7 months of marriage.
I know I'll be okay, but I obviously feel awful.
Of course you feel awful. Zakowski slipped into her DMs in 2023.
Is that how they met?
And so they've been married for 7 months, but there's been speculation for the last 5 months that they're going to split up.
Started at the reception.
It's like, if they can't make it, who can?
Coming up next, do you get greasy hair?
Not today.
You'll be surprised how much grease is in your hair. I've got some alarming stats. We'll talk about it next.
What, more alarming than what we've just heard?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Not everyone gets greasy hair. Like, if you don't, how often do you wash your hair?
I don't wash it. I go on the surf and that's it.
Ever? No. You don't ever shampoo your hair?
You know what? I was cleaning out my chimney on Saturday and had to wash it because
Do you live in Dickensian, England?
I had to get up the chimney and my hair got all dust in it, all soot in it. And so I had to wash it under the kitchen sink.
You washed it in the kitchen sink?
Well, because I just had a shower and then I was mucking around with the chimney and then I thought, bugger it. And we're about to go out. The next minute I'm putting my head up in the chimney, which is, my wife's going, why are you doing this now? I said, well, because I need to do it now. And then I came out looking like a minstrel. And so I had to, yeah.
So
that's the last time I washed it.
Okay. And when you wash it, do you wash it with your wife's expensive hair shampoo?
Yeah, I use whatever shampoo's in there. Yeah, you don't use my expensive hand shampoo. I said, it's all the same. You know that. It's a con.
Oh, you're going to be one of those guys.
By the shampoo people.
Oh, here we go. Rinse and repeat.
Oh, yeah, rinse and repeat. You don't need to do that. That's a con by the shampoo people. No one needs to wash their hair twice.
Well, obviously, you're winning by never shampooing your hair.
Exactly. In your face.
In your face, nice hair. Well, if you do have oily hair, actually, you don't even have to have oily hair. If you just have hair, there's some alarming stats about how much oil your hair produces. Have a listen to this.
If you collected all the grease from your hair, you'd have around 1 gram of oil per day. And after about 2 years, you'd have enough to fry a single corn dog. Now, deep frying a whole turkey would take about 27 years of collected hair grease. And if you kept gathering it for over 500 years, you'd have about 60 gallons, which is enough oil to deep fry an entire pig.
I'm not planning to live for 500 years, but just that stat is still alarming.
I should set up vats outside schools for the year 10 boys.
Oh, that greasy hair.
It comes out there.
Yeah,
What is with that?
Yeah. I mean, it is. That's the thing. You go through your knit phase when they're younger. You go through the oil phase when they're a little bit older. And then the hair disappears.
And the bald phase.
The bald phase. Having hair is great fun.
The circle of life.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout. Come on now, sing out. It's time for the goodies get together.
caller, email or Facebook friend wins... Oh, I'm going early. We haven't had our ghoulies yet.
Yeah, we're doing the ghoulies.
We're doing our
Stop
ghoulies.
looking out the window like a budgie.
I was reading the wrong piece of paper.
By the way, if you want to win $20,000 cash thanks to Marcel's Stocks and Gravies, download the iHeartRadio app and record your ghoulie.
We have $20,000 to give to our favourite ghoulie of the year.
What have we got today?
Trying to get the dogs to go out for a wee at night in this freezing cold weather gets my ghoulies. I have chihuahuas. They hate the cold, they loathe the rain, they procrastinate before they go outside, and when they do, they take forever to find a spot and do their business. And if it's raining, they look at me as if to say, "Don't even go there, woman. I will be pooping inside today."
Right.
How can you tell if a chihuahua is anxious? Because they're all shaky and googly-eyed at the best of times.
Yeah. What else have we got?
What gets my girlies is when I'm running on the footpath and a person is coming in the opposite directions with their head in their phone, meandering all over the place. I used to be polite and move, but not anymore. I run right at them and scare the crap out of them. Get your head out of your phones, you derricks.
Derricks?
That's what gets my girlies.
I haven't heard Derek for a while.
No.
It's almost as good as Nuff Nuff. Out with the bad, in with the
There
good.
was all that footy show language.
Yeah. Well, we miss those days. If you dipped out, contact us via the iHeartRadio app for Gets My Ghoulies. It is 7 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins a Sydney Highlights seaplane tour. The plane. Discover Sydney by air. Visit seaplanes.com.au to book now.
You also get the Jonesy and Amanda tea towel. Speaking of textiles, you know what's arrived in a big box?
Any sentence that starts with speaking of textiles, I'm not interested.
The Bad Element T-shirt.
Are they here?
They big box just arrived and everyone was besides themselves.
Did we get them made out of corduroy like I asked?
So today is a red letter day, the 23rd of June. Of course, you will remember where you were when influencer Tammy Hembrow and Matt Zakowski divorced. In case you don't know,
Media sensation and fitness mogul Tammy Hembrow has confirmed that she is divorcing her husband, Matt Zakowski, after just 7 months of marriage.
I know I'll be okay, but I obviously feel awful.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's been announced on The Simpsons.
We're on the brink of World War III, but we're all okay. I am worried about people's welfare.
You've mentioned it all day.
Well, how are we dealing with this? Like Kelly from Glen Alpine. Kelly, the knowledge that Tammy Hembrow and Matt Zakowski have split up after 7 months of marriage, are you okay?
Yeah, sure am.
Yeah, see? I think we better send her a care package.
Okay, can we let it go now?
Coming up next.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Well, we're giving you a chance to win the greatest weekend of your life. You go to Florida, big weekend. You see Sting perform. You see Bryan Adams
And
perform.
they're performing together at the Hard Rock Cafe, is that right?
I think so.
Because they did do a song together with Rod Stewart. But I think they've cut right out of the equation.
You also get a trip to Disney World.
Anyway.
So you go to the Bahamas, you go to Disney World. This weekend's looking mammoth.
Higo has more deets after 9. We, on the other hand, will be back for Jam Nation tonight at 6 o'clock.
We will see you then.
Indeed you will. Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.